Hey friend, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming to you with yet another new unit from Sensationnel. This one is from the Curls, Kinks & Co. Glueless Kinky Edges collection. It's in the style wide part Kinky roller set 16-inch and it's in the color number 2. So here's what the stock card per is looking like. Now of course on the inside of the stock card it is going to go into details about this Kinky Edge collection. This one is also going to be heat safe between 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and this one is going to be a glueless wig. And this one is going to be available in 6 special colors. So when you take this one out of the box, you are going to notice that the front you do get those kinky edges, and you are going to get a center part that is 5-inch deep parting space. And it's going to be a wide part, so it's going to be a bit wider. You're going to get 2 combs that are right in the front next to that parting space. And then you're also going to get a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps and a pre-attached elastic band. And the elastic band is adjustable. And this one was made on a mesh wig cap. So first I'm just going to go in with my Even Lace Tint Spray in the color medium dark brown and start tinting that lace. And then when I'm done tinting that lace, I'm just going to throw this bad boy on the wig head and give you guys a 360 to show you what it's looking like. Now, of course, I know you guys can see it. Like I said, it is 16 inches, so it's definitely going to be a reasonable length. The density on her is already densitying, honey. It looks nice and full, and I hope you can see the texture is texturing, honey. You are going to get that kinky, yucky texture. And then, of course, I just wanted to bring it in closer to show you guys what the hairline is looking like. So now I just want to prepare to start cutting that lace off. First, I'm just going to go in and pin that hair back so that it's out of the way, and then I'm not cutting off any of the strands. And then I'm going to go in with my embroidering scissors and start cutting that lace in smaller sections so that when I go in with my pinking shears, it just makes the process much easier. So that's what I'm doing here. And if you've seen any of my past videos, you'll see that this is kind of the process that I follow when it comes to cutting the lace off my wigs. I have found that since I consistently use my pinking shears, if I go in and cut the lace in small sections like this ahead of time, afterwards going in with the pinking shears just makes this process so much easier. So now I'm just going to go in with my serrated pinking shears and start cutting off those sections that I've created with the embroidering scissors. And I feel like this process would have definitely been much longer if I had not pre-cut these little sections. So this is what it's looking like after I've cut the lace off, and now I'm just going to slap this bad boy on my head and start getting it installed. So straight off the bat, you guys, as far as the fit on this one, my head is about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference. I did go in and adjust that adjustable elastic band a bit, and it's fitting my head perfectly. Like I said, it lists on the stock card that this one was glueless, and I was absolutely able to wear it glueless. Not only was I able to wear it glueless in the center part the way that it comes, but I was able to style it various ways while still having it glueless, so that was an absolute plus for me. So now I'm just going to go in with my blow dryer brush and get rid of some of that humpiness that I was seeing at the top. And I also like using the blow dryer brush to help tame some of those kinky edges, just because I find that if you go in with a straightening comb to try to tame those edges, it takes away a bit of the kinkiness, but I want to keep that kinkiness, honey, so I just always kind of prefer to go in with the blow dryer brush versus going in with a hot comb. So as far as the density on this one, you guys, it's gonna definitely be minimum 150%, but of course the more that you finger comb this one out, it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow. Another thing to note is that when it comes to the texture on this one, the texture does feel like extremely realistic. So I did feel like a little bit of dryness, so the more that I was to go in and detangle some of those curls to make it look more realistic, you are going to notice some of that frizziness. I was getting some snags here and there, but I do feel like the more I kind of went and loosened up those curls, it just added to the look and helped to make it look more realistic. The texture of it definitely does feel like my own hair, especially if I weren't to put any moisturizer or anything like that. It just feels very realistic. This hair is honestly going to be super good for somebody that wants a natural look but also doesn't want to do too much work at all. This one is absolutely going to be beginner friendly, and based on the length of it, I would say that you could probably get away with wearing this one every day. But like I said, it is kind of dry and it did get some tangling and shedding, so that's just something to keep in mind, that if you were to wear this one every day, you may need like a brush or something like that with you just to try to mitigate the tangling and the shedding that you're probably going to run into, especially if you're doing what I'm doing as far as trying to kind of manipulate those curls and comb them out some. So now I'm just going in with my foaming mousse and using that to tame the baby hairs a bit and brush them back into the hairline. And this is going to be honestly the only product that I've put on this wig at all, you guys, and like, look at that realism. Look at that. And this has to be one of the reasons why I love the Kinky Edges collection so much, is because not only does it look realistic, it has just made my install process 10 times quicker because I don't have to worry about melting baby hairs, blending baby hairs, making them look realistic, hiding the lace. Kinky Edges has been superb, especially when it comes to trying to hide any bit of the lace. It just makes it so much effortless, because even if you aren't going to go in and brush the baby hairs back like I did, if you just allow them to kind of flow naturally the way they do over the lace, it helps camouflage the lace and helps it just look all the more realistic because it just looks like your natural edges. So I am 100% an absolute fan of the Kinky Edges collection, honestly. And then of course I'm just going in on the other side as well and doing the same exact thing, applying that foaming mousse. And I'm going to go in with that little comb, that little baby hair comb, and then brush those kinky edges back into the hairline. And as you can see, it still has its kinkiness, but I've tamed it a little bit. And now I'm just going to go in with my The Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's and the colors Yoda and Kufuru. And I'm going to start applying that around the perimeter of the lace. And I'm also going to apply that into the center part as well. And that is absolutely why I'm going to say that this one is going to be a throw on and go. It's going to be a beginner friendly unit, honey, because that's all I had to do. The main, most time consuming things that came to this unit were gonna just be cutting off the lace, blending in the baby hairs the way that I wanted it to look for this specific look, and then having that concealer, honey. Like, that was it. And now, of course, I'm just gonna go in and show you guys the various styling options that I came up with for this unit. And honey, I am absolutely all here for it. I love, love, love this unit. Look at this, honey. Look at this. Dream girls. Yes. So as far as my cons and pros on this unit, honey, you guessed it. You was right. I have no cons. I have absolutely no cons. As far as my pros on this unit, my number one pro is going to be the fact that they slayed this unit, honey. It is a lace front and I am able to wear it as if it is a frontal. You see all these different styles that I'm popping in and out with? I love the fact that I don't have all that extra lace, so it's not a bunch of work. I love the fact that the hairline looks very natural. I love, love, love the edges. I really like the texture. The length is very much everyday approved. I love the ease of this unit. I love the look of it as a whole. Would I get this one again? Yes. Yes, I would, honey. I absolutely would. So I feel like if you pick this one up, you guys, you won't be disappointed. But you definitely gotta know what you're doing when it comes to the texture of a natural hair to kind of know if this one is gonna be for you or not. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure to give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want to pick up any of the colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.